Hey Busy Fit fam, this is Stephen Anderson and I'm your Busy Fit coach. Welcome to week 8, day 5 of your Busy Fit 2.0 Healthy Habits Coaching, and I'm so glad that you're here. Now earlier in the program we talked about the Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule. Really, this explains a lot of things that occur in our lives and in nature. And one way that we can really take advantage of this principle is to understand how those 20% of the things we do really do give us 80% of the results. Now, since you're living a busy fit life and you're thinking long term towards your goal, it's going to be important for you to be able to identify those 20% of the things that you can do to really get you the results towards your happiness and the meaning for moving you towards your vision. Now, the flip side of that is to identify the things that are not contributing to it, the things that we're doing that really do hurt our results, our happiness, and our meaning towards our vision. So let's start with a very easy one, social media. Now, I realize that all of us really do like to stay connected, but we have to be careful not to let that get too much of our time. And another 3 things that I really want to emphasize are the 3 C's, which are criticizing, complaining, and comparing. Those things don't move you at all towards your vision. When you're criticizing others or yourself, when you're complaining about what's going on with yourself and with others, and when you're comparing yourself either to who you used to be or comparing yourself to other people, it's all about understanding where you want to go. So we want to accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Now today we're moving on to another category that will be on our less healthy food list, and that is milk. Now we have grown up listening to milk does a body good, and we've drank milk for years and years, and I hear people say, well, I've been drinking milk for years and now all of a sudden it's unhealthy. Well, I like to look at it this way. We have been drinking milk for years and years, and the health of the country has been getting worse and worse. So I'll explain to you a few reasons why milk fails our healthy food standards. So first we will start out with casein, which is the primary protein in milk. Due to its molecular structure, it really can have a histamine or an inflammatory type effect on the body for some people. So that in itself will cause milk and dairy to fail healthy food standard number 4, which is to support a healthy immune system. So now we will move on to something that you may be familiar with, and that is lactose. Now this is a sugar that is found in dairy and milk. And you may be or may know someone who is lactose intolerant. That simply means that your body has not been able to break down the lactose molecule, and it feeds those bad gut bacteria and cause gastrointestinal upset. So that in itself will cause dairy and milk to be on our less healthy food list because it violates food standard number 3, which is to support a healthy gut. So the last reason that I will point out why milk and dairy really is on this list of less healthy foods is because it acts like a hormone. It really does carry a message from the mother to the baby, and that's all a hormone really is. It's a messenger from one part of the body to tell another part of the body to act a certain way under certain conditions. Well, one of the messages that milk carries from the mother to the baby is to really spike insulin and to really cause it to raise up, because there's a lot of energy that has to be produced for a baby to do all of the growing it has to do. Well, we don't need to do all that growing, and we don't need that insulin spike, so that in itself is going to throw our hormones off balance and cause milk and dairy to fail healthy food standard number 2, which is to support a healthy hormone balance. All right, now we're moving on to our calls to action. Of course, we are reading our Busy Fit Mindset statements every single day, and we're getting our 16 ounces of water in the morning. We're making sure that we're getting our activity in. We're also eating slowly to 80%, and every meal we're looking at the proper portion sizes for protein and carbohydrates and fats, and we are repeating our Busy Fit healthy habits and routines on a regular basis. Remember, repetition, repetition, repetition. Make sure you're writing in your workbook those things that resonate in your mind so you can get them over and over again through your spirit, because you know when you're writing, you're winning. Also, we want to make sure that we remember our healthy food standards. They promote a healthy psychological effect, a healthy hormonal effect, and promote a healthy gut and a healthy immune system. Tomorrow, we will start bringing all of these together and going through the rules for the reset. We only have a few more days. I'm really excited about it, and I hope you are too. Remember to persist. I will persist until I succeed. I'll never give up, and I'll see you tomorrow.